is the first anniversary illustration collection. This did come out in China quite some time ago, I believe. Then they had a run for everywhere else. There was, I believe, a limited amount of them in stock. I don't know which shipment mine was a part of, because it came to me relatively quickly from the time I got the notification that it was being shipped out, but yeah, I mean, there's been all kinds of delays, so who really knows. So there's quite a few things in here. It's not like a full-on art book. Like, I think they do have an art book that's either in production or has already been sold, at least in some areas. But, oh man, I just messed up my window. Okay, there we go. Alright, but there's quite a bit of stuff in here. When I ordered this, it was stated that there was going to be some stickers in here and that they would be randomly sorted, but I was not expecting as many as they gave me, and just overall I wasn't, like, this whole thing was like $68. The price for this whole collection was $68, and then shipping I think was about $25, so I think I paid $93 in total. I can't remember if that included tax or not, but even with, like, just saying, okay, yeah, it costs $95 or whatever, the overall value of everything that's in here, I think, easily eclipses that. Okay. And I just wanted to put this out here because, like, I don't know, somebody might have already uploaded a video showing this off already, but I didn't come across it. I should have searched beforehand, but I figured, at the very least I could put this out for anybody who wants to see this but didn't get one themselves or couldn't get one themselves. So, get a message from Yo Star talking about the stickers. This was actually... I used the box for something else. Oops, that's the wrong way. So, like, this was, like, wrapped up, right? But this was on top. Like, both of these were on top. So, or this was inside of here, but this was on top of this. So, okay. Alright, so I will move this once again. This can go right here. But before we look through this, I will show the stickers. So, I guess this is also good for the future if anybody wanted to pick up the one, like if they end up doing something like this for second anniversary, if you want to pick one up, at least you kind of have an idea of what you'd be getting. So, when they said the stickers would be random, they meant they would be random because not all of them are Arknights related. I don't know what all the games are. Like, that one I am pretty sure is from Azure Lane, and I'm leaving it covered up like that for a reason. I'm not totally sure what this is for. I guess this would also be Azure Lane if oil is a matte. I don't remember which character this is, but I think she is from Azure Lane as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through all the ones that I don't recognize first. They all do look pretty good, and they're pretty big when you consider, like, these are stickers, right? This one I'm really unsure about. I'm not sure who that is or anything. Let's see. What's this? Yeah. Okay, so we have all those stickers. And then we have a couple of Arknights ones. If I can pick these up. Alright, so for the Arknights one, we got a closure, Shaw on a drink. I think they actually do sell, I don't know if they're on the shop right now. I can actually pull it up, but I'd have to mess with my display to actually show it. But I could have sworn they sold mugs like this at some point, or if they didn't sell them, they might have been contest rewards. There's like a confidentiality notebook, I guess, for the doctor. We got Texas and Exia as keychains. I think you can actually buy these keychains. Maybe not now, but oh no, yeah, they're actually still in the store. If you want to just have these as an actual keychain, there's one for each of these two, and then there's an Amiya one, Lapland, Chen, and Hoshigo. I think they're 15 apiece. Kind of hard to see my screen from where I'm sitting, but yeah, overall, really nice stuff. I don't want, like, I kind of want to use these, but I don't want to use them as well. Like, if I get a better deck box, I might put Closure on one of them. Yeah, actually, I'll probably put Closure on my Orphis deck box when I get a better one. Then you have these, what actually are these? I guess they're just posters. So the posters, I believe, are actually randomly selected. Yeah, they are pretty cute, but just trying to make sure. Okay, yeah. So the posters, I believe, are randomly selected because each of these is either art from the book, like from inside the book, or this is actually on one of the covers, which we can see in a moment. Oh, and I really like this because it might be a little bit hard to see, but that is Click's first promotion for her E1. It's just like really fun stuff that shows them in, I guess, more casual light, which is kind of nice. We do see them pretty casually, but like not everybody gets that opportunity. I am trying to take this thing on the outside off. Alright, there we go. Let me check if anyone else is the same agent. Okay. And I should probably group these servers close together to make this easier. Alright, so like, this is the book, but this is actually not the outside. The outside of the book is like this. So yeah, as you can see, the front of the book is the same as this poster. The back also has that same Art of Amiya, but with closer focus. I really like how this is done. Like, honestly, looking through this made me want to draw and paint some stuff some more, and I've been like really lazy with that lately, so very much appreciated. Came at like the opportune time. So I don't know how hard this is to see. Oh yeah, you can actually kind of tell. So Amiya's eyes look open on this, but then like if you angle it differently, they kind of close. Like to me right now, they look closed. And I'm not sure if it's because of this white inner sleeve being kind of glossier or what, but as long as I have it like this, a lot of the time, like even though her eyes are closed to me right now and they're open on stream, it actually kind of looks like an in-between, because like her eyes are closed to me, but I can still see the outline of, well, not the outline, but like the blue color of her eyes being open there. Not sure what the deal with that is, but she's the only one that has this expression change on this. Cal and Chen, all of the balloons are normal, and it does this on the opposite side as well. I really like this art cover. Alright, now one thing you'll notice is actually missing, and it's this. So these come up, these are both over here but wrapped up separately. You got a little W, right? And I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be, but I do know I could attach it onto my wallet chain. Not that I use it, but I mean, you could do that. It's pretty nice, little extra accessory. But let me put the book back into its sleeve. And then we'll go through it after we look at everything else. So these are two magnets. I don't know if they're preset or anything like that, but this is Age of Fiala and Angelina, right? When you look on the page that you order from, well, I mean, you can't order now because they're sold out. I would imagine that they might one day do a second print run. Yeah, the fridge magnets might actually be random because when I look at the shop, it says fridge magnet set 2 in 1 set. Or it might always just be these two. I really don't know. But they look pretty nice. I'll probably put them on my PC when I'm done building it. But they're really nice to have at the very least. These are the postcards. But a little... take them out first. Oh yeah, let's look at this. So, the song, right? Requiem. Elena and Uzdrokati. I assume I'm pronouncing that improperly. So one thing that you might want to be careful about if one of you has ordered this but hasn't opened it yet, this thing is actually pretty fragile. The back of this came off like the first time I messed with this. So, do be mindful of that. I might just rebind it though because I know how to do this. So it's not really that big of a deal. But if you're concerned about damaging it, do be aware. So, it says here, Bliss and Petals. Elena Petals, Weave, Farewell. Might be really hard to read it, but that's what it says right here. Actually, if I move it, it might be a little bit easier. But yeah, it says Petals, Wave, Farewell. Let me see. Does it show up well on stream? Because I generally can't. Oh, okay, yeah, it's maybe not the most readable. And then I'm just gonna say Patriot because I don't want to butcher his name potentially again. But it says birds break free from the spring snow. So this is your front, right? You have snowman. Might be a little hard to see, but the snowman of Patriot and a snowman of Frost Nova, who we all know as Elena. Bit of a snowscape that's sitting in the background, right? And then on the back, you have both of them together here in the same area, seemingly earlier in the year. Right? Really good stuff. And I wanted to look at that one first because the coaster set is the same thing. I didn't even really want to open this, but I did open it to show people before. I need to check one thing. Let's see. These look actually super amazing. Like I thought it was before I opened it, I actually thought it was just a single. Oh, it did get scratched up a bit, I guess, from moving around so much because it was like this when I got it. Yeah. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean it is coming like halfway around the world, so it's to be expected. So before I opened it, like after I took it out of the box, before I opened the package version, I thought this was a single coaster. I thought that was super cool, but then I remembered that there are quite a few coaster sets like this that I've come across before. Honestly, more for like promotional material for games or something, or just like I've seen people do it for family stuff. You just have to layer coasters. I think this is really cool. I kind of hope they do this in the future, but like aside from having it in this product, I also hope that they just kind of have different variations of these that you can order off of their site. But then, I mean, I kind of would also understand if it doesn't happen anytime soon, with the state of the world being what it is. But yeah, like all of this. Haven't even looked at the postcards, but all this for $90 when you take shipping into consideration, or like $95 when you take shipping into consideration. It feels like I still got way more than what I paid for. postcards. So I did, like, I opened all of this stuff before and I took screenshots of everything except for like all the pages of the book. But I don't know if these postcards are random either, because they are all they're all from the book. They're all different pages in the book. But even if they are, like, it's still really nice to have these, especially the more casual moments. Like this one in particular, actually the Silver Ash one in particular is interesting to me, because if you read their profiles, it kind of says that they're not on the best terms. So seeing them together like this, despite that, well, these three are fine, but them two, not so much. So seeing them together like that is actually pretty nice. This is super cool also, after seeing how they talk about each other. But like Spot calling the rest of his team a bunch of clowns. Although, like, even if you missed anything, you kind of skip through if you want to check back later, because this is, I'm leaving this up just for anyone who didn't get one and wants to see. And you got Schwarz, all by her lonesome. Kind of not totally sure what's going on in this one. I honestly wonder where she's at, but it looks really awesome. Then we have Chen, Hoshiguma, and Swire. Mia's head on the big screen in the back. Oh, actually, she's over here too. This is not, like, I honestly hope that they release illustrations like this in general for the places that we go to, even if they're not in game, that to help visualize the areas we're in. Because I mean, the game is effectively like a visual novel, but we don't really get, like, I guess some visual novels I've played have had a lot of variety in the backdrops that they show. So even though you are imagining a lot, you kind of get more of the idea of what the creators intended, which is just nice to have. Is that the last one? Oh no, it's not. Okay, so next up we have Taga and Angelina. Let's hang out again. Seems pretty cool. Chill stuff. Like, just stuff like this is just really cool, because it just shows that they are still, like, aside from everything else, just trying to be regular people. And then we have another one of Angelina. This looks really cool. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who she's chasing, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so that's all of those. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of Angelina. But I mean, I kind of expected as much, because she's been very important as far as, like, contingency contracts and stuff, right? Now I need to. Do I need to adjust sitting here at all? Probably not. Probably okay. Alright, so here it says, "We are Arknights. Thanks to Tamotaro for creating the book cover illustration, HKS for creating the book jacket illustration, and all the illustrators who have contributed their work to this book. This art book is inspired by Arknights' game concept and characters. It does not represent any actual in-game content." Which is fine. But our content is just faction display, then battle records, and then leisure time. So, as you can see here, we already have Team A6, Reserve Team A6. Spot, Catapult, Orchid, Popcard, Midnight, and then we have the Doctor, Amiya, and Kel over here. Oh yeah, so I guess it's already obvious, but there's a lot of different art styles here, and I think that's also kind of like a charm of this. Arknights, if you were wondering, does use a variety of different artists to have a variety of different art styles, right? But for the most part, the designs in the game still come to a relatively unified art style. which is cool. I think the cohesion is nice, but it's not something that I would like. Like if the game wasn't cohesive in terms of art style, I wouldn't really mind it. I'd probably still like it, just in a different capacity, or maybe that's not the best way to say that. But I also like seeing things like this, just how different people are going to render the different characters. Like Doctor is kind of cool looking, dynamic here. She very serious as always, and then Mia has a very much more youthful energy than you might see with some of the standard art or artists. And I will be probably moving the book back and forth a bit, just because of how my lighting is kind of scuffed right now. Alright, so then we have the other team, our base starters, our 2-star units, Durin Rangers, Norkarn, Yato, right? Then we have Stewart in the back. I wonder why he's not listed right there, even though he's literally right here, and then Hibiscus right there. I believe that, yeah, that's definitely Hibiscus outfit. Then we have Schwarz and Ceylon. Oh, right. So one other thing I should do is there are quotes under here. So for the one with these three over here, it says Rhodes Island ready for action. Orchid is telling... Well, actually, it might not be Orchid. One of them is saying to be quiet because Popcar is sleeping, but it could be either of these two, I think. So this one just says leave the rear support job to us. Oh, okay, that's what it is. This is just like general messages, and then these are specifically like one person to the other, or one person to the group. She's saying she'll be the one to protect the lady, and she's absolutely, Ceylon is absolutely sure she'll be able to cure Schwarz one day. I don't really know what to say about this one. This one is just really amazing. Patriot over here, Frost Nova, Crown Slayer, W all the way there in the back, even though, oh no, she's listed in the corner. Faust over here, Skull Shatter, which one? We don't know. Fisto, Tallulah, of course. Reunion will create a true home for the infected. Then we have this one for Frost Nova. You know, it's funny. I'm suddenly thinking about those Rhode Islanders. That little rabbit, she can't be old enough yet. More like 14. She just seems older because she talks fancy. His oldest sister was back then. Oh, okay, so this is all of her team talking while she's just standing there. Now, this is Jessica Franca, Vanilla, and Scarm. It just says prepared for the operation. The art from before with Chin, Hoshiguma, and Swire. Unfortunately, Lin isn't here. It says that we will guard London. I really like how Hoshiguma is here. Actually, I like how Hyana is here too. I don't know, seeing the same characters in a different art style is always just really interesting to me, but that might just be because I've been drawing since I was a kid. Alright, so Exia, Mastema, Croissant. Actually, what the heck? Oh, okay, Mastema is facing the counter. Croissant right here, Emperor right there in the middle, Sora, Texas. Is anybody else hidden? Nope. It says leader, the stuff we need to ship tonight seems very interesting. Then we have Ryan Lab, Telopsis, Silence, Sari, and Ifrit. The essence of lives is... Okay. This is actually very difficult just because of my setup being super scuffed. Oh yeah, the foam cutouts were really nice too. And I apologize if I'm replying to anything too slow because I'm looking at like 4 different chats. Oh yeah, Mayor Magellan. I kind of wish I would have got this one as a postcard because I might have stuck it. I might have stuck it in like I have these really oddly specific sized not laminated containers, but they're kind of like little pouches that the postcards could fit in, and I would probably just have that on display somewhere in my room if I did get that one. I don't stream using them enough, but I use them a lot off stream. But it says, come and check my new invention. Prominent Cliff Heart, Matterhorn, Silver Edge Courier, Master, here's some brewed salted milk tea, and freshly baked honey biscuits. Oh, okay, the words that you speak when you wish to activate the key over there. Then we have the Ursus Student Council after a student games. Oh man, I can't remember her name. What is her name? Is it Demon? No, that's not it. It starts with an L. But we did not get her as a playable unit yet. Where is the NPC? Oh, it's Leto, not... Okay. Leto. I don't know how the hell I just screwed her name up that badly, but we in there. Alright. But yeah, I actually really enjoy this art. This is really nice. When I first saw this, it reminded me of someone else's art style, and I just cannot remember who it is. Alright, now we have Scotty Inspector. Is there our destination? Man, she really looks like she's just about to beat the shit out of somebody. She's just about to whoop some ass. Oh, okay, and that's everything for that. Now we have Battle Record. These pages are also pretty thick. I mean, you can still mess the book up, but they're thick enough that I think if you're, like, not just being kind of... like, if you're not just haphazardly flipping through it and stuff, it'll definitely withstand you looking through it from time to time. Alright, so Phantom, I come from the shadows. This dude really looks good regardless of what he's doing. Oh, I didn't even notice this before, but his Phantom is right there. Still got the cat. Yeah, good stuff. And then we have Great Throat, right? Yep. She just says your movements are too slow. Well, you know, if you're rapid firing into my soul with your crossbow, I would imagine that I would be moving pretty slow. Alright, now we have Project Red and Scavenger. Actually, one second. Am I a fool? Yeah, I am a fool. Okay. But yeah, Project Red. Like, man, I don't wanna stop and like specify this for any one particular artist, but the attention to detail everywhere is just amazing. Like, you're kind of drawn to the center, right, which is a focal point, and you have all the very detailed. Oh no, she fell. Your attention is kind of drawn to the, like, I say to the center, but it's kind of like split in this area, right? The knives look very good. A lot of detail with the hands. Just... very dynamic. Yeah, this is just a very dynamic piece. I really like this. I mean, I like the whole book, but it's just like even with Shaw, like all this detail, literally everything. It's just always in a different style. And it's a lot. But yeah, it just says classified operation. If you don't know, both of them are part of what is that team called? Both of them are part of Sweep, I believe. And Shaw, extinguishing flames. Glad to see Savage. Oh man. Jewel 3, full power. Then we have Skyfire and Laze. Or Lazy, Laze? Her name is Laze, right? Lightning and Burn. I'm glad she's at the forefront. She doesn't get enough use, I feel. Oh yeah, then probably my favorite outfit currently in the game. Laplands. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I can play that voice line. I don't even want to read that because she says it better.
この程度で終わりなの？つまらないな。
Alright. And then we have Estelle and Gavial. It says trying to escape from us, don't even think about it. If you haven't leveled if you haven't leveled Estelle, I recommend doing so. Read her profile, get her to max trust. Then we have our girl Manticore. Farewell. Actually, did I forget? No, not yet. Manticore. She said farewell. She is the operator that I can't remember if it was Elite specifically, but they had quite a few operators train against her to like for her verification, I believe. Well, not verification, but you know what I mean. And they could not find her. They could not find her. People with abilities that are basically meant to be her counter could not find her. And Shores is just I see you. Both of these are amazing. Boca getting the recognition he deserves. Very dynamic, full of energy. Just everything about this is wonderful. He just says, let's get this over with. Does he have a line for that? I am not sure. Let's see. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, he does. Hopefully this works out.
さっさと終わらせるぞ。
Alright, then we have Mossima. I really like this skin. I feel like this is one of the skins that I like everything about it, but the sprite just makes me want to laugh. And I guess a lot of people know that she's one of my favorite units. So I was not expecting her to be in this book whatsoever, but I was pleasantly surprised by this. Another Magellan, right? Okay, the drones are launched. We got Nightingale saying soar. Actually, doesn't she say that when she activates her skill? I actually don't remember. I vaguely recall her. Let's see. Yeah, I guess most of these lines are actually taken from game. Alright, now we have Feeder and Waifu. I think I think I might be saying her name completely wrong since I know that's supposed to be the symbol for iron, so maybe it's literally supposed to be Iron Eater, but please feel free to correct me. Alright, then again we have Mia and Shin. Y'all know about that chapter 8. Oh, what does it say? Hold on. Oh, it just says slash. Then we have Rosa. Rosa, believe in yourself, you can do it. Saria, no trespassing here. This should be her activating her skill 3, yes? Oh, no. This one might be original. Oh, actually, her skin... I think her skin actually has different lines, so that might be why. Or I could be wrong. No, yeah. Her skin shouldn't have different lines, so that might just be original. Alright. Now we have Leisure Time. Breeze also getting some attention along with Helliger. I thought that was Siege initially, but her ears are not shaped like that. So Breeze is just saying it's time for a dressing change, and then Helliger is saying one needs no reason to take great pains for their family. If you've read any of the events related to him or his profile, you'll know why. Then we have Leonhardt and Airscarp, which just says that they're partners. I really like the art style of this too. I don't know, I feel like this fits their personalities somehow. And then you got all the, actually I'm not even sure what those are. I thought they were rabbits, but I'm not sure anymore. You got the little animals just everywhere. You got 2 right here, you got 1, no, you got 2 over there, you got 1 right here. Is there another one I'm missing? I don't think so. Then we have Plume. She's gonna make sure to keep the doctors safe. Skipping a page. We have the Doctor in Silver Ash. We have the Breath of the Wild. Siege and Indra, the Uncrowned King. We will definitely be finding out more about that in the coming future, right? Then we have Moose and AFL. What does this say? Moose, have you read this book? The content seemed very interesting. Then we have Texas and Lapland. The plan of our next operation is Texas and Mostima. Got your apple pie here. Then you got Emperor. I say Mostima. What the hell is wrong with me? Texas and Exia. Then you have Emperor in the corner or in the bottom. If keep energy integrity. I'm not sure what that's supposed. I mean, I have the idea what that's talking about, but I'm not really sure what that's supposed to say. Oh, okay. This art makes so much more sense to me now. Okay. Mia. Alright. Oh, so she's just delivering stuff. She says, I like bringing letters where they belong a lot more than I like fighting. She is a courier, after all. Then Blue Poison, one last touch. Myrtle, Brownie, and Bagpipe. Just chilling in the wilderness. Well, not really the wilderness, but you know. You know. Then we have Shining. It says the performance is about to start, and then Spectre not knowing who she is. I hope whoever decided that they would put Spectre in this one, if there is another one that comes for the 2nd anniversary, they use Nightmare instead. My dog just like popped up out of nowhere. Need something, my dude? No? Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so now we have closure and scene. Lens retrofit complete. Not sure what that's. We have Podenko and perfumer, right? Yep. When taking care of this kind of flowers, you must pay attention to the. Okay, so she's educating. Doing a little educating. Image of click from before. Orchid. It says dailies of fashion designers. Oh, right. Okay. Her profile did talk about that a bit. I only read half of by Beaks though, so I didn't. If she is a fashion designer, I did not know. This is fashion high schooler. Well, that's actually pretty targeted. Tsukinogi is another unit that I really like. She has a pretty nice design, but then also mechanically speaking. It says here, Rising Haze, Sunder the Body. Oh, I didn't notice she had the ring thing there. Though I guess because of how her art is, I probably wouldn't be able to notice anything aside from this. I mean, her in-game art. Oh man, you could also have a field day comparing their in-game arts to these to see if like the various details match up. Oh, okay, so Asbestos is another unit that I really like. So this is funny because she kind of goes on her own all the time and travels, but and then Magellan also does that. So she sees kind of Magellan as, I guess rival isn't the most accurate word, but she's definitely somebody that she can talk to about those things. But then she's frustrated because she's like very much alone. I love the art style for this too, and the darker colors. I don't know how to describe the shading, but I like how like just it's mostly solid. Well, not exactly. It's not really mostly solid. You have stark changes in shading here and there. Some things are more gradual. Then we have Lava, Hibiscus, Suzerain, Chimere, Popcar, Mia, right? Yep. Oh, this just says sharing experiences. It says, if you need someone to talk to, you can always talk to Morte here. Don't worry, Morte is here to help. So I guess she's talking about her doll. I did not know her doll's name was Morte. Shows you that I need to read profiles too. Now we have Matterhorn and Cliffheart. Some extra bonus. Oh lord, she's just pouring the whole hot sauce bottle there. Cruz Fang and Beagle, they started out together. Plebic made a lace miniskirt for Cal. Okay. Let me tell you a secret. Then we have Blue Poison and Glaucus, which they connects, a relaxing moment with Weedy and Perfumer. I'm going through this much faster than I would if I was just chilling on my own. Steezy is really nice also. I feel like if you ever want to draw something Arknights related and just go all out, just like have an amazing amount of detail in your work. Doing anything with aesthesia is the prime opportunity for that. Given she's the observatory girl. Says the stars, please hear my call. Fulinic. My home will always be wherever Dr. Calcite is. I believe that's how you're supposed to say her name. Then we have Calcite, Warfare, and Scotty. Welcome ceremony. Is that about her being onboarded or? Oh, I guess so, considering what she's doing. Alright, then we got one more for Estelle. Estelle apologizes a lot. I don't know what she's apologizing for here. I guess because she got hurt a bit. Well, actually, she doesn't seem that hurt. Her clothes is more messed up than she is. but she definitely feels like she's not good enough. So. Exia and May investigating what? Who knows? But we do know that May is investigating the Penguin Man. Then we got another one with Red, Texas and Province. I guess she's trying to grab their tails. Yep. This kind of reminds me of Clem. Just a little bit. It's pretty funny. Then this, I really love this. Swire, just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Seen my flawless victory, let's go, today's on me. Then we have Ifrit here. And then she's asking Silence how something's pronounced. Only a few more pages to go. Right, now we have Franca, Lascarn, Doctor, and Cliffheart. She's the one who did the prank. Well, I guess that's Lascarn saying that about Cliffheart. I don't know. Oh, it's just waifu. Chasing some dudes. Chasing down some dudes. Oh no, she's just beating up a dude. Oh no, multiple dudes, because this hat is separate from that one, and looks like another one's running away over there. Then we have Warfarin doing something probably illegal, you know. They say it's a successful experiment. I honestly thought that was Courier in the back right there, but I guess these are just like random NPCs along with Chen. A dude who stole. Got his arm behind his back. He's in pain. As deserved. And then that's it. We are Arknights. Oh, actually, I need to put this back. Oops. Put this back. Warfarin is not a bad person. She's a Sarkaz, but she's also a vampire, so she is very... I think the Sarkaz themselves, in general, live a very long time. Wendigos are, like... I don't even know how to say it, like... Because the way the game described them wasn't very detailed, but then it's like Wendigos, I guess, are like a very rare subset of them. She's a vampire, as is Midnight. So I guess they are also a subset. How rare they are is not touched upon as far as I'm aware. But she's not really a bad person as far as we know. She's just kind of unusual by our standards. But yeah, that was everything. I hope this doesn't get taken down or anything. And that anybody who didn't manage to get one of these, either because they sold out or because they couldn't afford one, was able to enjoy this. And that's about it. I need to find a way to carry this around with me, though. Let's see. I guess that's it. Alright, so thank you for your time, and yeah, I just hope that this provided some enjoyment to someone out there. Peace.